There is no amount of money that you want to make in your business that will make God shake. There is no heights that you want to get to in your business or industry that will make God go and get reinforcement. So relax and rest on Him. With Him on your team, you're bound to thrive and make impact. So let's get into this video on God as the strongest ally in business and entrepreneurship. Hi, you're welcome back to my channel. It's the November girl, and I came with some attitude today because I'm talking about something I enjoy so much: entrepreneurship. As a business person, CEO, founder, whatever you want to call me, I came to talk about things that I consider important. But a little disclaimer here: this video is not in any way trying to undermine your strategic decisions and plans, or research or trainings that you go for, that I go for, skills and all of those things we try to acquire to upscale and improve our business. No, I'm not trying to undermine hard work in any way. But in addition to all of those things, I'm trying to say that there is someone that is more important on your team, and it's God. In the course of the week, I stumbled on a review by Harvard Business School, and I discovered, that Harvard Business School made a research on why entrepreneurs love God. Do you know what came out of it in the final analysis? They discovered that every business person that is an entrepreneur was associated with one deity or the other. Whether they were into Buddhism or Jesus or whatever it is that they worshipped, it helped them to, get affirmed and, believe in the fact that a higher God believed and was rooting for them and would do anything to see them prosper. Do you see? You cannot run your business alone. This video is just to point you to the fact that you need backing. You need backing. You know the song that says, I get backing, oh, I know they walk alone. You cannot do business alone. Wake up and smell the coffee. You can't do business alone. So in this video, I'm going to break out some of those points that I feel really relates to this topic, so that you don't forget anything. Like I said, I came with an attitude. Enjoy this video. So the very first point on the list: it is important to note that God created and crafted you with unique skills and talents for a reason. Those creative ideas and thoughts in your mind aren't there by accident. They have a purpose to fulfill. So it is actually okay to go back to God and ask Him, of all of these ideas, which one am I to pursue? Which idea should I run with part-time? Because in the journey of entrepreneurship, over time, you can start with a business and end with another business. You belong to a source that is endless. And however God decides to channel finances to you, be open to it. So it's okay to actually go back to God and ask Him, of all of the ideas that you have placed in my heart, which one am I to pursue? And as you begin to dig deeper and press into God, it will shock you that He'll provide you with the answers that you need. Again, you need backing. And the best backing you can have as an entrepreneur is that which is from God. Along with the other things that you do, self-improvement, you go for trainings, you try to upscale your business, put your books in order. Along with all those other things, you need the backing of God. Secondly, have you ever felt overwhelmed by the unending competition out there? God can help you narrow down on the value proposition to pursue in your business and entrepreneurship journey, giving you total peace of mind, even as you work hard to build your business or empire. Because there will always be somebody out there wealthier than you. There will always be somebody who has more resources, strategic connections, can get on any platform or stage in the blink of an eye. And you might need to walk your way through from the bottom to the top. But do not forget, there is a God that picks from the dunghill and sets among princes. So relax again, I say. Are you starting out as an entrepreneur, or you have started your business? It is okay today to go back to God and ask Him, what value proposition will make me stand out? Sometimes answer these questions directly to you, or He sends people your way. Be open to any of the options that God will use to help you in your journey of entrepreneurship. Again, this video is not to undermine hard work, but to wake you up from your slumber, to let you know there are grounds to cover. There is money to be made, and it can be easier than your toiling and labor. There's a place for labor, but the sweetest is having the grace of God backing you up. Now to my third point. Do not forget that God is still the Ancient of Days, and He holds in His hands timeless wisdom and secrets. Secrets to your industry, secrets about the products that you're working on, secrets about the service industry that you want to play in. So it's wisdom to actually rely on the Ancient of Days. Do not forget that the secrets of the Lord are with them that fear Him. They will reveal it to Him. It will reveal it to them, rather. So it is actually okay to go back to God and ask Him for wisdom with the product and the services you are seeking to pursue or improve or build. And He will reveal it to you. Now, a practical example that comes to mind, I have a friend who is an amazing fashion designer. And I remember one story she told me one time. She is one to go for trainings and things like that, but there was a particular design she was struggling with. She had different instructors show her different ways of designing and patterning this particular type of clothes, but she keeps getting confused. And one particular night, after praying, she had a dream that she had an instructor come to her and he began to show her how to pattern this particular dress. And guess what? When she woke up, she tried it out and it worked. And that was how she mastered this particular way of making this dress. A practical example, that is my own example. A particular client came to me. So I play in the beauty industry, skincare and hair products. So a particular client has sent me a picture of a particular product. And it was by a brand that I respected. And I was like, oh, yeah, I know this particular product. It is great and whatnot. What do you need? But we had that transaction. She made a purchase and that was the end of it. But after that conversation, my mind kept going back because I'd seen that particular product before, but I didn't know how it was made. My mind kept going back to this particular product. And I was like, oh my God, how was it made? And yes, before this time, I used to pray about my business, but I forgot about this thing and I went to bed. And guess what? Right there as I was sleeping, I had a conversation. So you were asking how this particular product was made. This is how it is made. And then explanations came. I woke up, I was shocked. I was like, what had happened? This timeless secret was distilled to me. That was how it was made. Even at the time, I didn't have the money for the raw materials just yet. So I say this to say that God is the Ancient of Days and He holds in His hands timeless secrets of your craft, of that which you're trying to do. So it's okay to go to Him. So the next point I would like to make on this particular video is this: in having God as your ally in business and your entrepreneurship journey is really about obedience. Imagine achieving more than your efforts, your hard work, and all of those strategic plans that you have, and all of those skill sets that you try to acquire and master can give you. Imagine having all of those results, massive, mind-blowing results through obedience. To the example I just gave earlier, it is not just enough that God reveals a strategy to you and you do nothing about it. It is in obeying the instructions, the nudgings, the advice He sends to you through people. It is in obeying these things that you begin to get the amazing results that just your hard work cannot give you. So as you begin to pray about your business and enterprise, and God begins to show you things, send people to you to help you improve in your skill and in your services, do not be stiff-necked that you will not listen to them. Open up your heart and be willing to learn. Yes, not every criticism will be good, but as people critically, lovingly criticize your work, be open to learn. Be open to evolve. Be open to scale up. Be open to unlearn so that your business can grow. Now to the next point on this particular video. Are you building with God? It is important as business people and entrepreneurs that we build our businesses with God. Remember the scripture that says that except the Lord builds a house, they labor in vain that builds it. In fact, it says the builders are useless. The builders labor in vain. So they are called builders. What are they building? Hello, CEO, founder, entrepreneur. Except the Lord is in what you are building, you might be frustrated. You might even have amazing results. You might blow up online. They might be calling you here and there, and you might still feel empty. It is important that we build our business with God. It is very important that we seek His direction from time to time and ask Him how to build the business. Again, the goal of your business is not just to make money. The goal of your business is to make impact. I once heard a wise woman say something. She's an interior decorator that I respect so much. A phenomenal woman of the kingdom. And here is something that she said that really changed my life. A stage came in her business where she began to design homes, and people would walk into it and say, "Oh, I feel peace. I feel the weight lift off me. And then it dawned on her, not just was she designing homes beautifully, but the presence of God was beginning to rest in the things that she was doing. And I turned to my friend while listening to her and I said, "Oh, I look forward to this in my business." And we took some time, we paused and we began to pray about our business. That a time will come that not just we would make money from these businesses, but it will begin to impact life. Now, impact is different. Impact might just be that you have a special touch. There's a way you make your customers feel that endears their hearts to you. Impact might be that the CSR part of your business attends to the widows, attends to the less privileged, attends to children that cannot afford education. You might start with one child, it moves to 2, to 3, to 4, to 10,000. Impact is important as an entrepreneur, and this is something that God begins to distill your heart to from the very first day, or even as you move along in the journey of business. To my next point in this particular video. It is not just enough to have God as your strongest ally and have Him in your team. It is very important that as God begins to reveal ideas and scriptures begin to come alive in your spirit, that you take out time to develop confessions and affirmations for your business. What are you saying about your business? Are you saying what God has said about your business? Or are you building and praying, but yet you are complaining with every other person about how hard it is to run business in your space, in your industry, or in your country? In the last couple of weeks, I just discovered that I was becoming really uncomfortable with people complaining around me. I've had to do a lot of going out and commuting, and I have discovered that people are complaining so much. Yes, they might have a good reason too, but complaining and murmuring has never solved anything. So why don't I spend that time? Why don't you spend that time when the ideas, negative thoughts comes to your mind about your business, about how much effort you have put into it, yet you are not seeing enough result, to start saying what God is saying, to start affirming that you will prosper in that business, to start speaking the mind of God concerning that business. And like a wise man said, words are seeds. Pause and think about that. Words are seeds. What are you planting with your words? What seeds are you sowing? Because it will germinate and it will grow and yield. So what are you building with your words? What seeds are you sowing about your business? What are you saying? Are you saying, "Oh, I'll just make sales"? Or are you saying that in that industry you have a seat at the table and you say important things and you are a force to reckon with? For you to say that, it means that you have seen the business take off, you have seen the business scale, and you have seen yourself rightly placed at the center of the industry. What are you saying about your business? It is important. And finally, in wrapping up this video, I would like to end this way. God is really on your team. Think about it. Make peace with it. Rely on God for your business, because entrepreneurship is stressful. That's the truth. You cannot do it with your calculations. You can't do it with just your efforts. It will get you far, but not far enough. Again, remember the review by Harvard Business School that entrepreneurs, one way or the other, are connected to a deity. You can't show up in the marketplace without backing. You can't show up in the marketplace anyhow. So with all your skills and hard works and all of those good things that you have, the great business idea, the mind-blowing products you are bringing to the market, Don't leave God aside and think that you are smart. You're not smart enough. There's always somebody better out there. It's only God that can give you the cutting edge that you need. And mind you, this also takes time. The fact that God is on your team and He begins to give you great ideas and ways to run your business does not mean within a day you are going to blow. No, it's going to take time. And in the process, there is a lot that you will learn. There are a lot of things you will learn that will change your life and transform your business. And they are with you for life as principles on which your business will stand upon. So again, God is your strongest ally in business and entrepreneurship. I love you so much and I really want to see you thrive. If you have questions, please ask your questions. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share on all of your social media platforms. And don't forget to comment. I always love to see your comments. If you know somebody in business or about starting out and you think that this video will be a blessing, please share it with them. And please, don't forget to comment. Your comments are always engaging. Your comments are powerful. And sometimes your comments might bring a new perspective that I didn't think of and will bless somebody. Till the next time, it's the November girl. Yeah. I love you and I look forward to meeting you next. Oh, I will not meet you physically, guys. I look forward to discussing with you and engaging with you in the comment section. Love you so much.